kilograms to centimeter cubed into kilograms per meter cubed. The first thing we want to understand is, what does this mean? It means within, so in fact, I've got a number down here, 0.1875 grams per centimeter cubed. That means in every centimeter cubed, I'm going to have this many grams of mass. So it's, at least in our heads, it's worth saying that in 1 centimeter cubed, I'm going to have that many grams of mass. So if that's, and what we're saying up here is how many kilograms would you have in a meter cubed if you had that many grams in a centimeter cubed. So I think the first thing to do is to think, well, how many, there's a few tricks here. First of all, we want to ask ourselves, well, how many grams, we could look at the kilograms first, we could look at the meter cubed first. Let's look at the kilograms first. If it's going to be that many grams, it's going to be a lot less kilograms, isn't it? So in actual fact, there's 1,000th of that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go 0.18, oops, let's try that again, 1875 kilograms, and this is divided by 1,000. This is how many kilograms per, and we've just converted the mass at that point per centimeter cubed. So that's the amount of kilograms per centimeter cubed. That's how many kilograms there would be in every centimeter cubed. The next thing is to consider how many would be in a meter cubed. And this is the next trick. We want to first of all think how many centimeters are in 1 meter cubed. So if we say that we want to know how many centimeter cubed are in 1 meter cubed. So have a think about what you think that number would be. A lot of people give that answer 100, and we know that 100 centimeters are in a meter, so it seems to make sense that would be the case. Well, let's look at this a little bit more closely. So I'm going to get a picture of a cube. Okay, so I've got a cube there, and we're going to say that this cube is 1 meter cubed. Now, if it's 1 meter cubed, it's going to be 1 meter by 1 meter by 1 meter. Okay? And we just said a moment ago that 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. So we can relabel this down here. And now we want to say, well, how do we calculate the volume of an object? We do length times width times height, well, of a regular object like a cube. So we would do the 100 times 100 times 100. And that will give me, that's 100 centimeters times 100 centimeters times 100 centimeters. So it will give me that many centimeters cubed. And you can see there, that's going to be a lot larger than 100. It's going to be, in actual fact, 1 million. So we're left with a surprising result that 1 meter cubed is equal to 1 million. Let's just do standard form. Centimeter cubed. So that's the first trick. Okay, and a lot of people don't realize that, and you could do the similar thing with 1 meter squared to 1 meter. 1 meter squared to 1 centimeter squared. You'll find that it's 10,000 because it's 100 times 100. So that's the first. That's the next trick then, or the next thing to consider. So we've got. So if that's how many centimeters cubed there are in a meter cubed, we're saying there's this many kilograms in a centimeter cubed. Then how many would be in a meter cubed? If there's that many centimeter cubed in a meter cubed, how much of this, what would we do to this number to work out the amount in a meter cubed? Well, you've got to remember that this is how much mass is in 1 centimeter cubed, and in a meter cubed there are 1 million centimeter cubed. So it's going to be a lot more, aren't there? there's going to be a lot larger mass. In 2 centimeter cubed, there'd be twice as much. In 5 centimeter cubed, there'd be 5 times as much. So in 1,000,000 centimeter cubes, there'd be 1,000,000 times as much. So what you're going to do is you're going to do 0.1875 kilograms. The reason why I'm not working it out yet is because we can just do this right at the end. And then we're going to times it by 1 times 10 to the 6. And this is the surprising result where we'll find that actually this 1,000 cancels out with 3 of these, and we end up getting exactly the answer that you first guessed, which was timesing it by 1,000. But that's a coincidence. Okay, so it's 0.1875 times by 1,000. So what I did first of all is I divided by 1,000 to turn the grams into kilograms. If there are that many grams, there'd be 1,000th of as many kilograms. And then I timesed it by 1,000,000 to turn it into per meter cubed. Clearly, if there's going to be so many grams or so many kilograms in a centimeter cubed, there's going to be as million times as much in 1,000,000 centimeter cubed. 1,000,000 centimeter cubed is a meter cubed, so that's how we would find that. So it's 0.1875 times it by 1,000. I would shift those numbers 3 spaces to the left, and then end up with 187.5 kilograms per meter cubed.